Hey fellow Star Citizens, Scrapchat here. In today's episode, I want to bring to everyone's attention that there's a free fly going on through September 15th, 8 p.m. UTC. This free fly is part of the ongoing Ship Showdown that's happening right now. The free fly allows existing players or new players the opportunity to fly the current 8 top contenders in the Ship Showdown, and today I'll be doing a quick overview of each of them. Alright, let's get started. First of all, if you're someone interested in playing but have not taken the plunge, all you have to do is create an account and enter the free fly code, and you'll be able to play and have access to the 8 ships we'll be reviewing here. So let's quickly see how that can be done, because I found it a little confusing at first. Okay, so go to robertspaceindustries.com. Then click on this guy here, so you see the info about the free fly. Then click on the View More link here. Now scroll down to the bottom of the page and click on the Live Showdown Free Fly. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and you'll see 3 steps you'll need to complete. If you've never played before, you'll need to go through the enlist process, which is you creating a free account or login if you are an existing player. Once that shows as complete, enter the free fly code for step 2. If you look up the page a little bit, you'll see the code. Just copy it and paste it to step 2. For step 3, go ahead and download the game and install it if you don't already play. That's all there is to it. The process isn't that bad. Now for the fun part. Let's look at the ships you'll be able to fly for free. Anvil C8X Pisces Expedition. First up is the Anvil C8X Pisces Expedition. This is a fun little ship, best suited as a shuttle. As you can see, it's pretty small. It does support seating for 2 passengers and the pilot, with a single entry ramp in the rear. I ran the Pisces for lots of different missions, mostly bunker and box delivery missions. Or I take a missing person mission and go hand mining. This ship easily flies into caves. It is outfitted with 4 size 1 weapons, so you probably could do the illegal monitors detected missions and the starter bounty missions, but not much more. It also supports inventory, so you could store items in it, like loot from bunkers or mining locations. It's not the worst starter ship in my mind, but there is a far better one we'll see here in a bit. The Aegis Avenger Titan. This is probably my all-time hands-down favorite starter ship and general mission ship. It sports a rear exit ramp that leads to a decently sized cargo area. You can also exit from the ship. You can also exit the ship from the cockpit, which is a huge help. You can easily fit packages for delivery missions, a 1 or 2 SCU box for looting bunkers, and even a PTV for when you need to take that 2-kilometer trek to a bunker. I upgraded the weapons on mine to a Rhino and a pair of Panthers, making it a potent deterrent to pirates, easily deal with bounties up through probably medium, and definitely run the illegal monitors detected missions up around Microtech. It also sports a bed, so you can log out from your ship instead of having to land at a space station or city. The Avenger also supports inventory again for storing items like guns or whatever, which is super handy. The RSI Scorpio. Besides having a more than passing similarities to other ships in the sci-fi genre, it's a very cool heavy fighter. It seats 2, 1 pilot and a gunner. Because it's a single seat fighter, there's only a cockpit, so there's no room for a bed or inventory. The ship is specific built for combat and won't be able to complete delivery missions, looting, or launching probes, anything like that. Where it excels is at blowing stuff up. Its default configuration is 4 gimbal Badgers for the pilot and a manned turret with 4 Panthers. I dropped the gimbals on mine and upgraded to 4 Panthers. If you have a friend to shoot from the turret, the Scorpius can kick some serious butt. The Argos Raft. The Raft is a great starter trading ship. The look and feel of the interior definitely makes you think you're a space trucker, which is typical for Argo ships, really. It does have a bug though. The elevator that you use to enter the vehicle only goes up. Yeah, in order to exit the raft, you have to go through the airlock, which concerned me at first, mostly because I thought I'd get hurt in normal gravity. That's not been my experience, so I wouldn't worry about it. The raft does rely heavily on VTOL, so be ready when you enter heavy atmospheres. The Crusader Mercury Star Runner. I love this ship, as so many others do. I use it primarily for any missions where I need to bring a medium-sized vehicle with me, like a rock or a Ursa. So rock mining or bunker missions come to mind. It does only support a single entrance ramp, which doesn't thrill me, and like most other ships we're looking at, it supports bed logging, which is handy. From what I've heard, the ship is shielded from scanning, so if security stops you and you're running some illegal cargo, don't sweat it. The Aegis Redeemer. This is one of the only ships I've no experience with. On paper it reads like a great gunship if you can man it. The Redeemer supports 2 manned and 2 remote turrets and a metric ton of size 2 missiles. I hear from my peeps it's a good bounty hunter. I just have no experience with it. The Origin 600i Explorer. This is definitely a bit of a whale of a ship. It's big and doesn't maneuver well, and yet lots of people use it as a bounty hunter since it supports 3 size 5 weapons that the pilot can shoot with. If you can man it, there are 2 remote turrets as well, sporting dual Panthers. I've tried it with medium bounties and it does take some practice. You definitely don't want to get into a dogfight with this ship. I'd love to hear other people's experience with it in combat. Like many of the other ships, especially being an exploration ship, they're abed so you and your crew can certainly log out from the ship. Could you run bunker missions? Sure. You can load up some smaller vehicles to use as transportation to the bunker. It also supports trading, but less cargo space than a Cutlass Black, so probably not the best use for the 600i. The Anvil Carrack. While I do own one of these, I haven't really played with it much, other than to take it out for a spin just to see how it handled. This is the largest ship on the list, and you can easily get lost walking around in it if you're not familiar with the layout. It's not particularly maneuverable, but it does sport quite a bit of cargo, so if you have the credits, you can definitely use it to do some trade routes for sure. Definitely not a combat ship unless you have a crew to man the turrets. I bought this ship in-game for the express purpose of using it to spawn in, as it has a tier 2 medical bed, which I can reset my imprint to. So in theory, I could fly it on a bunker mission with plenty of extra guns, armor, etc. And when I die, I just respawn near the bunker, suit up, and continue on. Did I forget to mention this ship costs 26 million credits? Yeah, it's pretty expensive. So that's my review of the ships you'll be able to use during the Free Fly event that runs until September 15th. I hope you found this video helpful, and if so, please subscribe and smash that like button. It really helps the channel get more exposure on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Scrapjet out.